It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The first round of the Norwood Invitational is about to start. Andrew Catalon here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got an exciting day on tap and can't wait to bring you all the drama from the tour this week. That is an absolute missile. This is his third. 5 strokes off the lead. Just off the fairway, and what a beautiful shot. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
On a nice line.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your second shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
This is a bomb. What an aggressive play.
For the first time today, Tony Finau's looking a little bit nervous after that.
Okay, back-to-back birdies. I'm starting to feel a little something here.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
And again, you've got another raised green that's surrounded by a large bunker out to the right and a small pot bunker on the left-hand side. Green runs pretty strong from back to front, making that front pin oh so much more difficult. Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
This one would be from downtown. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, if anything, this will go a little bit to the right.
Putt on a good line. It's on a very good line. Let him in. Yes!
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard, our featured player in a tie for 3rd. Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5. That is going to work.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, this looks pure.
We're back. Time to have more live play. This putt, and we'll have a new co-leader.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And it drops for eagle. He is on the move now at 5 under for the championship.
Well, the inward half at Emery Beach starts with a shortish par 4, Rich.
Premium on accuracy here off the tee. Dotted bunkers down the left, larger ones down the right. And for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green. But don't let that fool you. Look at that green. It looks like the hood of my 71 Super Beetle.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from 110 yards out. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone.
Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
They're in a great spot, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Okay, time now for round 2 of the Norwood Invitational. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, as we get set for this second round, our featured player is at the top of the leaderboard.
He's got a 2-stroke lead right now after the opening round. Brilliant opening round at that. But sometimes it's hard to keep that momentum going up. Let's see what he can produce.
Time to see what's happening at the 5th hole. This is a 7-iron on the way. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. A putt of 14 feet. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Oh, I thought that was going down. Here's one to walk away with a par. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1.
Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Long par 5, only the biggest hitters in the game have any hope of reaching it. Most players electing to play it as a 3-shotter. The layup area does get a little interesting. Either you lay it up well back or you challenge the layup into a narrow little area bisected by 2 bunkers. If you do that, it definitely then becomes a birdie opportunity.
Standing over his second shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Looking great so far out the rough.
Oh, right by the hole.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, you're just in time for Tony Finau's next shot here on the 5th.
Looking pretty good.
Take it. Take it. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Most demanding tee shot on the golf course by a wide margin. You've got to lay it up down the left-hand side as close to the water as you can to avoid being blocked out by those trees on the right. Second shot is downhill to a green that is deep in length, not particularly wide, so you find the surface. Better make sure you hit it the right distance.
Well struck. There's a lot of players out on tour that it's impossible to cheer against, but Tony Finau has to stand at the highest, doesn't he? He's a family man, he's a fun guy, he loves to dance, he's got a groove, he's got a swagger about him, and here he is once again delighting the fans.
Who says nice guys don't finish first has never met Tony Finau. Probably the most well-liked man on the PGA Tour. If you don't like Tony Finau, then I don't like you. Right? I mean, he's just this great character. I mean, and you see the smiles, but you know underneath, ooh, he wants to rip your heart out. He's got more passion for the game, I think, than anybody out there. And you can see it. You can see the intensity when he's hitting the shot. But as soon as it's over with, it's just all smiles once again. I can't say enough great things about this man. I love him to tears. And I'm always rooting for him. He's a guy that I want to root for. I want to see him win more and more and more.
Going with less club.
Well, can you even see the hole from there? Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Looks like this one's going uphill and to the right.
From that distance, that's a really solid job.
Sitting at 1 over.
This putt from 8 feet away. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Now to the par 5, 9th hole. This looks like a really strong tee shot.
He is taking this on.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
8 feet left to the cup. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. This hole is a par 4.
Premium on accuracy here as bunkers are down the right hand side and just a little small one down the left to get your attention. From there, for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green, but don't let that fool you. It drops off on all sides.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Yep, that shot safely on the green.
All right, let's get back to the action. This one headed for the green. Amazing approach into the 10th and a birdie putt on the way. 3 feet to the cup. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. Truly a fantastic round out there today, and as he looks at the leaderboard, he's got a share of the lead. Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalon. Have a great night. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our third-round coverage of the Norwood Invitational begins right now. I'm Andrew Catalon. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. We hope you got a good night's sleep because this is a pivotal round coming up. All the thrilling action is right here on 2K Sports. Let's find out what's happening on the 8th hole.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Oh, that will work for him.
That will definitely work. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. He improves to 12 under par for the event. The tee shot at number 9.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
That's going to work nicely for him.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Putt is underway.
That's a good putt right there. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Premium on accuracy here off the tee. Dotted bunkers down the left, larger ones down the right. And for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green. But don't let that fool you. Look at that green. It looks like the hood of my 71 Super Beetle.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I'm over on the 17th. Tony Finau is lining up his next shot.
And back to the play, shall we? If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Now to the 11th, a par 3. This is a hybrid. I like the looks of this one. Will it get there? The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. This putt is for par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
I guess we're getting old because Tony Finau is now a veteran on tour, but he continues to play well week in and week out.
I hate to spoil this, but I've been old for a long time, my friend. Tony is still a very young man. He's just a dynamic player. He's an athlete, and he plays like an athlete. And I think that's the one thing I admire about his game more than anything, is he's physically talented and plays like it. There is no one way that he has to do it. He can figure out a way to get it done each and every day.
Unbelievable. A 3-foot putt.
This is for birdie.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. A lot to like about his round today, and as he takes a look at the leaderboard, he's in second place.
Always appreciate being alongside you, Andrew. See you tomorrow.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Hey, it's the final round of the Norwood Invitational right now. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you with us today. 17 under par is the current score to beat as we get underway here on 2K Sports. We're going to go down to number 14 now. That was really well played. This is about a 230-yard shot. Now a putt to get to 14 under par. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
35 foot from the hole.
A good chance to two-putt now. A chance here for par. All right, that one is behind us. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. He's setting up for his second shot. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. John, what's the line on this putt?
I think this putt's going left to right.
The putt drops, and it's 14 under par, heading down the stretch.
This was her third.
Top effort there by Roseng. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
Out of 16, it's a par 3.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
This is a 9-iron on the way.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
All right, we can work with that. A long putt remains. This one starting left. A par putt tap in. Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
I like the looks of this. This putt from 5 feet. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. Time for the tee shot at 18.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5. Most of the players just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there. But the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said. But accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
Coming out of the thick stuff.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Don't you think of it. No, don't. Stay there.
The ball settles just off the fairway. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here.
This is looking good. Is it gonna go?
A short one left for par. The putt goes in, and that will do it for the week. Well, we thought coming into the week it would be a tight battle between our featured player and their rival. Henny, we were wrong. The featured player dominated this.
Andrew, it was such an impressive, as you said, dominating performance out there. That should absolutely give them bags of confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. Thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. Let's check in on the play out at 15.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the 6-iron. This looks to be a great golf shot. Oh my, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. See if this is up, it could be in. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Going with the pitching wedge here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
Going with the 5-wood. Found the green side rough. How close was that to going down? Setting up here with a very long putt.
Starts off looking good.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in 2. However, you got to be careful to, A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
A chance to move to 5 under par. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
And what about that? Closing with an eagle. That's a delightful way to finish up the day. So there you have it. Another round in the books. Time to go sign the scorecard, Rich.
Luke, not a bad start. Gotta say, very impressed.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for our second round coverage of the event. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second spot. Let's see if he can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Let's check in with the action out of the 13th. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Great shot. Currently -5. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. It's just about 3 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will move him to 6 under par. This 14th hole is a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he moves to 7 under.
Great touch here. Nicely done from close range.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole. Yeah, that one will play. This is his 2nd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
What a disappointment. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. Let's head over to the second. And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Currently 7 under for the event. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that is bombed. And just in the first cut here.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Good speed about it. Look at this. Oh, beauty. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This 17th hole is a par 3. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. We heard some applause a little while ago. Let's see if it comes from this approach shot. Let's return to live play now. John, have you got a read on this one?
There's a little complexity, and this one's going downhill, breaking to the right.
A birdie putt awaits.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That's 9 under par for the event. The 18th hole is a par 5. Oh, well done. 5 wins so far this season.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. Like the look of this. Oh, painfully close. And just a little bit of work was all that was required to complete that round. So we're at the halfway stage. Rich Beam, it's been a pleasure to call the action with you. How do you think this one's going to play out?
You know, 2 rounds in the books, 2 to go, so I'm pretty much sure there's just 36 holes left for us.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's head out of the course for the third round of this event. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beam. As always, it's great to have you join us. Our featured player is coming off a fine 5 under par round yesterday. Let's see what today has in store for him. That was wonderfully done. Time for the second shot at the 11th. That's a good-looking shot there. He's standing over his third shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
Well, this looks pretty handy.
Looking to knock it in.
Oh, what a great roll. Just a short putt remaining here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Okay, that'll work. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. Good speed too. Wow, what a putt. Now 4 back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Second shot here on the 13th hole.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This would be a great up and down. That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. We'll take a tap in any day for par. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Going with the hybrid. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Oh. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This for par.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
That is absolutely spot on.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Now, long-range putt coming up here to be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? John, have you got a good read on this one?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's a nice-looking roll. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Okay, Rich, just a round to play now. An exciting finish we've got coming up.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's terrific to have your company on 2K Sports. Well, Rich, we're into the final round here, and someone's going to walk away with a trophy. What do you think the chances are of this player?
Sitting in the top 5 going the final round, let's face it, they've been good this week, but they haven't been stellar by any stretch of the imagination. They're going to have to step up their game, up the ante, if you will, if they want to chase down the leader.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Going with the 5-iron here.
Enjoy the walk-up. This one's really nice.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Always good to lead the bounce-back category. That's a good stat. Currently 12 under for the event. On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Oh, that was pure. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Ooh. Oh, that was right down the pipe. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Here we are at the 17th tee. looks to be going with a hybrid here. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is looking like 37 foot.
That's very well judged. Inside the range. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5. Nicely done. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
This is what remains to shoot 70 today. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Pretty sure this one's going to move pretty hard right to left.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. And with that, he'll end up at 13 under par. This player was amongst the leaders the entire tournament. He's going to finish with a top 3 finish. That's pretty handy.
Top 3 in any event on the PGA Tour is quite an accomplishment. Great job.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.